Well, in a competitive conference, it could be the difference between making and missing the playoffs or having home court and not. That first third of the season is so important.
It'll be the Cavaliers off the tip. Mobley outside. The three from Mitchell. Oh, threw the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three. And sometimes when a team trades a ton of picks for a star player, there's some buyer's remorse. But that has not been the case with the Cavs and Donovan Mitchell, Grant.
Yeah, he's been everything they hoped he would be, B.A. Not just dominating, but sacrificing as well.
And he's good on the first of three. When we talk about Donovan Mitchell, Richard, how impressed are you with his leadership?
He's been great. Every season, Mitchell has accepted more and more responsibility. He knows he's looked at as a leader, and his drive to win really motivates those around him. We talked about the guys who play bigger than their listed size, and Donovan Mitchell is at the top of that list. No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Good on the shot.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He will gladly take those.
Now here's Mitchell. Allen a screen. Takes a step back. Mitchell, the pass to Hunter. 6 to shoot. Garland against Fox. Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Talk about a high percentage look. Allen right at the rim.
Vassell finds Wembanyama. Fox outside. Wembanyama, screen on Mitchell. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Mobley, a valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game.
How about Castle? He'll take any chance he gets to finish with power.
Here's Garland. In the game against Houston, very impressive. Castle against Mitchell. Allen outside, lets it fly. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper.
Not known as a quick shooter, but Allen shows what he's got there.
Antetokounmpo with it. Picked up by Allen. Antetokounmpo, bam!
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Garland. He can't get that one to fall. Oh, some solid defense from Fox. On the wing, Vassell. Inside. Stolen by Mobley. Garland against Vassell. Pass to Mitchell. To the left side wing. Just 5 on the clock. He drops it from range.
And Garland can get going from deep, which is why you can't give him very much space.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. I asked about what he was planning to do about the athletic and energetic Evan Mobley. Coach said, my guys have studied the reports, we reviewed the film. We are as prepared for him as we can be. Now, if our whole team could also grow another 3 inches, then we'd really be in good shape. Coach had jokes, but he also has a plan. Brian, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Allen. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Here's Garland. Back to Allen. The kick to Hunter. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Offline with a 3. The Spurs have gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid.
He is such an elusive cover. The Frenchman, Wembanyama, is a star.
Oh, big finish!
Wow. Okay, I see you. Unbelievable. The agility at his size, throwing it down, big fella.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Oh, the free throw is off from Garland. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, this summer, the entire Cavaliers executive front office staff received multi-year contract extensions. Over the last 3 years, Cleveland has had the third best record in the association. Guys, and there's a sense that a culture is being created that is permeating every level of this organization.
You'd love to hear it. Okay, Shams, thanks for the update. And so he hits the technical free throw. You can tell this team really relies on Darius Garland on the offensive end.
And that's because he offers options. Garland can make plays for himself and others. So you never know if he's going to make that nice pass or that nice shot.
Strus, he's checked in for Mitchell. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And here's Vassell from the arc. The rebound by Garland. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. To the middle. Here's Allen. Good D by Wembanyama.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Oh, bricks the dunk off the deceptive pump fake. Pass to Mobley. Takes the three. The rebound by the Spurs. This team has now won 28 consecutive games and have put themselves into elite company by surpassing the record set by LeBron James and the Heat back in 2013.
And we're looking at a team that has proven they can win against anyone in this league, even given a variety of stretch to say they've reached an all-time great status. But hey, there's an argument for it.
And here are the Cavaliers now. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. And here's Hunter for three. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. Mobley against Antetokounmpo. Wembanyama finds Castle. San Antonio moving the ball around. And there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist from Vassell.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Back to Garland. Pass to Allen. Shoot from 14. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. For San Antonio, San Antonio's gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Mitchell and Strus are out on the wings. Then it's Thomas Bryant, then it's Lonzo Ball, and it's Tyson in at the 4-man position.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Wembanyama against Bryant. Shot clock at 6. Wembanyama, screen on Strus. So they take the lead.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
The Cavs trailing. Mitchell, the pass to Strus. Here's Tyson. Bryant outside. Pass to Strus. The kick out to Ball. Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple. Ball's got 5.
This is why Ball takes a good amount of threes, because he's very accurate and confident from there.
Here's Harper. Here's Wembanyama. The big man, Wemby for 2.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Mitchell misses.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul of the game. And San Antonio making a change here. Castle's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your Spurs, number 5.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Wembanyama, the pass to Barnes. Now here's Wembanyama, covered by Bryant. Clock at 6. Now here's Wembanyama. He's guarded close. That shot off the mark. And the Cavs shooting 59% in this one, a good average. Mitchell against Castle. Bryant, right side, fires for three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Harper. Wembanyama screen. And Harper good for 3. He's got 14.
And everybody loves a rookie who can get productive. Harper making a serious contribution tonight.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Cleveland again missing. San Antonio leading by 4. Wembanyama, pass to Harper. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Harper's got 16 points.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Here's Bryant, knocked away, stolen by Castle. Strus against Johnson. To the paint, it's tipped. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, a great flush from Wemby.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Is checked in for Harper. Cleveland also making some changes. Nance comes in for Bryant. And Garland is subbed in for Mitchell. All alone on the break. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Nance the screen. And here's Strus outside. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Ball with it. Fox picks him up. Pass to Tyson. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Spurs.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint. Just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Nance. Evan Mobley comes in for Strus. And it's Merrill in for Ball. Fox finds Wembanyama. Wow, Fox gets it done in close.
The sweat that Fox puts in to try and do it all. His energy really sets the bar for his team.
Mobley outside. Garland for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Castle. Back to Wembanyama. Double on Wembanyama. Stolen. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, before games, Jared Allen makes a point of fist bumping and connecting not just with the teammates and coaches, but team staff, security, ball boys.
Oh, come on! Victor Wembanyama!
Yeah, terrific follow-through for Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders. A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Pass to Castle. Barnes against Mobley. Barnes passes to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
They have no answer for Wemby tonight. And honestly, I'm not sure how they could defend him.
Back to Garland. And he's going for the lob. That's good from Allen on the assist by Garland. Garland's got 6 assists now in the game. Wembanyama, screen on Garland. And it's Fox missing.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Here's Tyson. Again, Cleveland scores.
That's more than enough space for him to get that shot in.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to talk it over with his guys. A different look for San Antonio. Cornette's checked in for Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo comes in for Barr. Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Vassell comes in for Harper. Hunter's checked in for Cleveland. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Merrill. Pass to Garland. Cleveland working the ball around now. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Back to Mitchell. Down low. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Wembanyama. It's stolen by Garland. Fox against Mitchell. And here's Garland. Outside for Mitchell. Back to Garland. The three is up. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward. Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Garland finds Allen. We've got 1:13 left in the half. Outside Hunter. From deep, Mitchell. Rebound San Antonio.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Wembanyama down low. Checked by Mitchell. And Wembanyama throws it down hard.
Oh, showing Wemby. That was sick.
Hunter passes to Allen. And here's Garland. He's covered by Fox. It's stolen by Fox. Back come the Spurs in transition. And Giannis with the dunk.
And good luck stopping that. Giannis just makes it look so easy.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Garland. Mobley passes to Garland. The three from Mitchell. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
Still hasn't gotten on the board this quarter. He may be pressing a little, trying to get them out of this hole.
Shot's good by Antetokounmpo.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Spurs out in front, running away with it. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
You can't go wrong with any of these guys. Each one brings something different to his team. They're all valuable.
But you know how it is, Kenny. People want to see one winner. That's sports. And let's move on now to those first two quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Cavaliers.
Well, first,
that does it for halftime.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive. And it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through two quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
But I don't think that that's the most most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Devin Vassell, and it's Wembanyama in at the center position. They're the group for Mitch Johnson starting the second half. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Allen. Oh, from deep. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's Fox surveying the D. Now here's Wembanyama. Here's Vassell. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Vassell's got his first 2 points of the night.
You see the improvement in Vassell's jump shot, looking more and more confident now.
Mitchell against Castle. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Here's Hunter. Over to the wing. Here's the teardrop. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, defenses have to respect the ability to score. Garland wins that battle with the little pump fake.
And the first one at the line is good. All right, Richard, just as a fan of the game, who's your favorite player to watch right now?
I'm really loving Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Really, their whole team. But Shai, he's just special to watch.
Fox, the pass to Vassell. Castle on the wing. They set the pick. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. Back to Garland. Cleveland working the ball around now. On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Fox. Mobley outside for 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. San Antonio leading by 23. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. No good on the 3.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Pass to Mobley. Now Garland. Allen with a screen on Fox. Garland, the pass to Allen. He can't get it to go.
Not an ideal start to the second half for them. 0 for 3.
Castle on the wing. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Outside Garland to the inside. Oh, Fox with a steal. Wembanyama with it. Picked up by Allen. Wembanyama finds Fox. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got his 5th assist in this one. Time called here. The Cavs decide to talk it over. Well, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what makes him such a lethal player, Richard?
Well, for starters, it's his combination of speed and shooting. Still one of the fastest players in this league. And the exciting thing about him, Fox is just now entering into the prime of his career.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Hunter. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Mobley. Castle against Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Castle. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Is it possible to rest too much? Because he hasn't been able to get into a groove since coming back in.
Wembanyama, screen on Hunter. Back to Wembanyama. Ooh, stolen by Allen. 3 on 3. Here's Hunter. Pass to Garland. And here's Allen. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, when you're guarding Allen, it could be tough to handle his length without fouling.
Free throw good from Allen.
Jarrett Allen. 2 shots.
Good on both. Now here's Antetokounmpo. 11 points in the game. Wembanyama, screen on Mobley. And Giannis with the dunk.
When Giannis starts to drive, the defense knows it's in trouble. He powers right through them.
Back to Garland. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 4 assists now tonight.
They can finally relax after missing their first 4 shots to start this half.
Castle outside. Wembanyama, screen on Garland. Three-pointer, Fox. Cavaliers with a rebound. Allen's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Garland. Launches a 3. Vassell with the rebound. San Antonio's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Wembanyama finds Antetokounmpo. Castle outside. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. Garland for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Garland's got 14 points.
A consistent threat from outside. Garland looks to fire whenever he can get open from there.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Now Vassell. Wembanyama, screen on Hunter. And he lobs it up. Deflects the pass. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Mitchell against Castle. To the middle. Stolen by Castle. Ooh, poked away. And that'll be San Antonio's ball as it goes out of bounds. Spurs able to keep the possession. And Cleveland making a change here. Strus is checked in.
Max Strus.
On the wing, Fox. Guarded by Garland. San Antonio moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Wembanyama. And he gets it to go. 15 points in the game.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
From deep, Strus. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, flat-out dominant score. Wemby's ability to capitalize from anywhere on the floor is what makes him so dangerous.
Pass to Allen. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Allen's gotten 4 this quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Fox against Garland. Fox, that's good. Fox has got 11 points.
He is a rare one who's more comfortable inside. Fox, look, his game is about attacking, getting in close, not necessarily making a ton of threes.
Back to Mobley. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for San Antonio?
Ooh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
Well, another thing they...
So we see the Spurs taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight. All right, thanks, Allie. And that'll do it, folks. For Richard J.
And out here getting loose, guys going through some drills. We're almost at game time, folks. Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports for the NBA. We're all dressed up and ready to go. I'm Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg joining me courtside with our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And sometimes...
you have to adjust your game as Father Time starts to take a toll. And I think we've seen that. He's still a valuable contributor. And look, what he may be doing less in terms of raw scoring output, his veteran presence certainly offsets.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Brunson in at the point. Well, it's a festive night in the NBA and all across the world. New Year's Eve. Greg, do players enjoy taking the court tonight?
Yeah, most do. It comes with the territory of being a pro athlete. And I'll tell you guys what, these fans are pumped up. This is going to be a great atmosphere. Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Towns, the screen. Brunson against Fox. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Castle, no one around him. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, that jump shot has been the biggest question mark for Castle. So it's good to see him shooting with confidence.
Anunoby kicks to Towns. The offensive rebound. And Robinson is right there.
Way to work the glass. Buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
Wembanyama outside. Vassell outside. Fox from outside. It's good from long range.
And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Brunson the pass to Robinson. Antetokounmpo against Towns. Over onto Antetokounmpo. No good off the front iron. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Wembanyama sets a screen for Giannis. It's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got 3 assists now in this one. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. I asked Coach about Jalen Brunson's game and what stood out the most to him. He replied, I'd say his toughness as well as his leadership. His teammates rally behind him, and that's why we've got to bring that same kind of intensity to guarding him tonight. Containing Brunson won't be easy, but let's see if they're up for it. Kevin, back over to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Now, here's Fox. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot.
Well, the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word. We have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks, guys. Well, head coach Mike Brown taking over this season for New York. He's well aware of the pressure to win a championship with the Knicks fresh off an Eastern Conference Finals run. But he said this is the kind of pressure you want as a coach, having a chance to win big. And he's excited for the challenge.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated. And here is Robinson following the three-pointer from De'Aaron Fox. Back to Robinson. Towns kicks to Bridges. New York moving it around. Just 5 to shoot. Looking to end the run. Connects from three-point range.
Bridges able to keep that shot clock in his head and just beat it.
Vassell outside. Wembanyama, a screen on Anunoby. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
For the New York Knicks, they won their last contest against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Back to Brunson. This one for 3. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
That's a reminder that Brunson is an effective threat off the ball as well.
Antetokounmpo passes to Wembanyama.
And he just goes from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Back to Brunson. Bobbed up there for Robinson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Tell you what, I can't think of a more menacing lob threat than Robinson. He's big, he's got nice bounce, and he's physical. An ideal finisher on that play.
Wembanyama, a screen on Brunson. Wembanyama finds Fox. Back to Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Big-time slam by Wembanyama. This is why you got to push him out of the paint.
Here's Brunson. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Getting to his spots. He's making some good reads and really benefiting his team.
Fox against Brunson. Up top, Fox. Against Cleveland, he was really on his game.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Runs in the pass to Robinson. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Clark, one thing about Mitchell Robinson, he has got great rim protection, rebounding, and a nice sense on the floor of what to do.
Yeah, he's a big guy that really wreaks havoc on the glass. I mean, his size, jumping ability, and timing, along with his nose for the ball, forget about trying to keep him off the glass. He's getting offensive rebounds, and he's an excellent finisher, rolling out of picks for the lob.
And how about a look at the most recent power rankings? Very telling, even though, guys, we're just still in December. Take a look at New York. They're locked in again at that 3rd spot. Not a bad place to be.
And San Antonio, they are the team we expected to be here. Taking the top spot come playoff time, this is the team to beat. Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Here's Clarkson. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assists. Robinson's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Harper. Wembanyama looking it over. Wembanyama sets a screen for Giannis. New York with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Brunson kicks to Towns. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Wembanyama passes to Antetokounmpo, and the dunk by Giannis.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Towns, the pass to Robinson. Here's Brunson. He's guarded by Harper. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Brunson. He's been dominant over the last month. He's averaging 30 points, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
6 on the shot clock. Clarkson passes to Hart, and stolen by Vassell. Brunson against Harper. Wembanyama sets a screen for Harper. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance out for a 3-point play. It's on Mitchell Robinson. Landry Shamet checked in for Robinson. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
You know, I also like the fact they've been really aggressive in attacking from behind the arc. They could do a lot of damage from there tonight.
And here's Giannis. After the 3-pointer from Karl Anthony Towns. Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Brunson against Harper. From 10 feet out. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Giannis. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Towns fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd pleasing already.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
And the outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Brunson against Harper. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
When he gets near the basket, Brunson can do some major damage.
To the inside. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Strong effort that time, producing the best look possible.
Hart with a screen on Harper. On deep, Brunson. A rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Harper kicks to Vassell. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Going to Wembanyama, any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight.
Clarkson goes in. And stolen by Vassell. In transition, here come the Spurs. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
Brunson makes good on the step-back jumper. Brunson's got 12.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Johnson's checked in for San Antonio. Fox comes in for Devin Vassell. Then for the Knicks, Ersan Yabusele, he's checked in for Towns. Mikal Bridges comes in for Landry Shamet. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Wembanyama finds Johnson. The kick out to Barnes. Clock at 4. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. All right, a chance to check out stats for Victor Wembanyama.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at the true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
Really left alone that time.
You know, he does a little bit of everything. But when Hart is draining the three-pointer, that's when he's most dangerous.
Wembanyama passes to Barnes. Now, here's Johnson. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Wembanyama, no good. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for New York. They trail by 6. And there's the call on Dylan Harper. That is his first foul of the game. 32 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Clarkson. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Yeah, I agree. Not a lot of activity chasing down their misses. Some teams focus on getting back. I understand that. But you should send at least one guy after them.
The kick out to Fox. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working. And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think? Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the middle, here's Towns. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama applied down hard.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Anunoby, good.
A capable shooter from the three-point line. I mean, Anunoby loves shaking free from the perimeter.
Here's Castle. Pass to Johnson. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. The kick out to Fox. 6 to shoot. Buries it from 3-point range. Castle's got 5 points in the quarter.
This is something Castle has been working on, developing his long-range consistency.
Out to the right wing. Towns against Wembanyama. And it's Towns missing.
He took it up strong, but the defense was ready for it.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, Kevin. Karl Anthony Towns is now familiar with the ethos of this Knicks team. He said they're gritty, they find a way to win, they never quit, bringing that New York mentality every single night. It's something that you recognize when you get to live in that kind of a culture. Kevin, back to you.
They are relentless. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Here's Fox. Here's Barnes. And that one comes up a bit short. Knicks trail by 3. Anunoby left side. Towns for 3. No basket. Missed number 5 out of his 8 shots. San Antonio's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first.
And how about the show Wemby's putting on here? When he gets it going, Victor is pretty much unstoppable.
Bridges kicks to Towns. And he's good on the 3-ball. Towns has got 11.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Spurs. And New York with a change here, too. Brunson's checked in. The Spurs have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Fires from deep. And Fox is good for 3. 16 points for him.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Anunoby passes to Bridges. There's the 3. Down it goes. His 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
You don't want to let Bridges find what he's looking for on the perimeter. You know, he's got an improving stroke from distance.
Fox inside the line. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
Well, he's a really good shooter. Got a good look from medium range, and I think they'll go back to that.
Here's Hart. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Clarkson, he's checked in for Bridges. Clark, more so than ever, NBA offenses are putting the ball in the hands of their stars and letting them go to work.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, that's because NBA offense is all about creating space, and usually the star players can do that with a high level of skill, speed, shot making, and playmaking. You can create it with strength as well, playing through a guy like Jokic, Giannis, and Luka.
Towns, a screen on Johnson. And stolen by Wembanyama. Outside, Fox. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Anunoby. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. They trail by 1. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home.
Elevating like a rocket booster, Clarkson likes to get into the paint and finish at the rim.
Wembanyama up top, defended by Towns. Castle misses. Brunson the pass to Clarkson. Fox against Brunson. Towns sets the pick for Hart. Hits it from 3-point range. Now it's a 4-point Knicks lead.
And 2 more 3-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
Inside, here's Wembanyama.
There's no stopping that. Wembanyama with a forceful finish.
Pass to Clarkson, to the paint. Here's Towns. On the rejection by Wembanyama. A different look now for San Antonio. Luke Cornett, he's checked in. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Greetings, everyone. Let's first take a look at the players of the week in both conferences. For the Western Conference, Victor Wembanyama.
Everything's coming together for him. Obviously, the points are there. But even when Wemby isn't scoring, his defense completely changes games.
Shaq.
Now let's take a look at this San Antonio Spurs game, which has been very competitive.
It's a coach's dream to see the ball whip around the floor.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you. And if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. We've got Jalen Brunson. Towns is out there with Robinson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward. Clark, how about the spark Jalen Brunson has brought to these Knicks?
Yeah, I tell you, I didn't see it coming in terms of how good Jalen Brunson has been, Kevin. I mean, I knew he was great in college, and I knew he would be a good pro, but to be kind of a franchise player, that's more than I expected. Playoff runs in all 3 years for Brunson in New York. Boy, he's given the franchise a jolt for sure, and he's a joy to watch.
Towns, a screen on Fox. Brunson barreling in for three. Bridges, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Three-pointer, Fox. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. On the wing, Bridges. Castle covering. Anunoby has the open look. And falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got his 6th assist on the night. Towns against Antetokounmpo. Wembanyama sets a screen for Antetokounmpo. Count the basket and the foul. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
And Antetokounmpo is just fearless. I mean, hit him, knock him around. Really doesn't faze him. Doesn't matter. I mean, this guy is determined to get the job done, and he does.
Brunson with it. Out guarded by Giannis. Brunson kicks to Bridges. Pass to Towns. Outside for Robinson. Here's Anunoby. That three off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. He runs so well for his size. Wembanyama knows how to finish on the break.
Towns, a screen on Fox. And here's Brunson outside. Towns with the bucket.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Anunoby. That one falls. Now it's a 5-point New York lead.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
3rd in points allowed. And they also show up in the top 5 in free throw shooting. That gives you some stability, particularly at the end of games.
And you mentioned how hard it is to shoot the ball well against them. They hang their hat on their defense. It's not going to be a shootout when you're facing this team. Here's Vassell. Bridges with some nice defense. New York leading by 5. Brunson outside. In the corner, it's Robinson. Back to Brunson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. Oh, we have a break in the action. Now let's check out the league's best shooting teams. Number 1, the Spurs.
Are just tremendously disciplined offensively. Always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Vassell wide open. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Brunson surveying the D. Brunson being aggressive.
Brunson getting loose. He's calling his own number to great effect in this one.
Giannis against Towns. Stolen by Robinson. Anunoby right side. Shoots over Vassell. And the shot will not go from Anunoby.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Brunson against Fox. Brunson up top. 18 points for him. 5 to shoot. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing, defended by Towns. Giannis passes to Wembanyama. Some solid defense from Robinson. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. 3-point lead. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. They double-team Wembanyama. And the basket by Vassell. Vassell's got his third bucket of the night. Brunson kicks to Towns. Back to Brunson. The three. Brunson with another miss.
Well, it's clear he's frustrated. Just needs to slow things down.
Bridges passes to Brunson. Brunson sets a screen for Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Pass to Towns. Over Castle. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Brunson.
Assist goes to
Brunson's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Wembanyama, a screen on Towns. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Second team foul.
Here's Fox. 22 points for him. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Stolen by Robinson.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
Bounce pass from Anunoby. Bridges kicks to Anunoby. Wembanyama's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. It's Vassell on the wing. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Knicks leading by 3. Bridges outside. Towns wide open. Hits the three-point bomb. Towns has got 20 points.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Harper, he's checked in for Castle. And a switcher also for New York. Clarkson, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. Spurs trail by 6. Wembanyama, a screen on Clarkson. Fox passes to Wembanyama, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for New York. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Towns with it. Out guarded by Wembanyama. The sweet lefty stroke of Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
To the inside. It's tipped. And here we go. The fast break. Brunson's got it. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Harper.
We see this often. Brunson getting an angle and then forcing the defense into a foul.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
And he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
Brunson outside. Shoots the 3. Wembanyama with the rebound.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Clarkson kicks to Hart. For 3, Bridges. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's. And here's Harper from the arc. Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis automatic inside.
Boy, extra effort by Giannis, the multi-time MVP. He's just built a little differently.
Clarkson outside. Bounce down low. Defended by Wembanyama.
And the incredible reach of Wembanyama helping him knock away that one. Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him. After a quiet first half, he's really turned it on.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Shoots over Harper. Brunson, no good.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Towns. Makes it off the glass. Towns has got 11 points here in just the second half. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnover, doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. A different look now for San Antonio. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. New York trailing. Barnes operates at the 4 with Wembanyama at the 5. Castle is in at shooting guard with Johnson at the small forward. And it's Harper in at the guard position. That's the San Antonio 5.
And I'm trying to think of how many 7-footers I know with that level floater in their arsenal. It's a short roll call list, folks.
Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Clarkson against Castle. Clock at 6. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And that sends Jordan Clarkson to the free throw line. Them one on Castle.
really a good free throw shooter. You'd like to see Clarkson get to the line even more because of that.
Wembanyama passes to Barnes. Back to Wembanyama. Towns with the steal. Barnes against Hart. Outside, Towns. No good on the three.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
McBride passes to Towns. Inside. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. And the basket by Castle. Castle's got the game tied up here for the Spurs.
A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle, can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
Here's McBride. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 16th rebound on the night. Harper the pass to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Outside, Towns. Towns, a screen on Johnson. Bounce pass from Anunoby. Hart, no good. The Spurs have gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Pass to Castle. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Jordan Clarkson.
Well, Castle's showing his ability to create and finish when the defense overcommits. We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Wembanyama high post. He slams it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Down low to end the run. He can't get that one to fall. Good defense by Wembanyama.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
And it's blocked.
Josh Hart, always ever active, doing a good job defensively with the block there.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Spurs.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Harper the pass to Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Inside, Harper. Harper. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
Back to Clarkson from downtown. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Offensive rebound. And Wembanyama throws it down.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Clarkson outside. There's the pick. Pass to Towns. From deep. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Rough quarter for him. They may have to start looking at somebody else to get the ball to.
They double team Wembanyama. Stolen by Clarkson. Gasol against Anunoby. Over in the corner, McBride.
No way, says Wembanyama. Not on my block.
And the Spurs with some changes. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Barnes. And it's Fox in for Stephon Castle. And a new group in for the Knicks. Hart, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Mikal Bridges comes in for OG Anunoby. Landry Shamet's checked in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. 6 on the shot clock. Robinson a screen on Fox. Shamet traps in the tray. Shamet's got himself on the board with 3 there.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Wembanyama against Robinson. Antetokounmpo passes to Wembanyama. Outside Harper. Screen by Giannis. Harper, no good.
Look, bad shooting nights happen to everybody. He's just got to feel fortunate that his teammates have picked up the slack for him.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
Here's Bridges. Wembanyama with the rebound. Spurs leading by 7. Giannis high post. Outside, Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. And yet another basket.
Once again, he's hit the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance, GA, has tied him for 3rd most 50-point games in a season. He keeps just delivering one great performance after another.
I can't believe he has matched Kobe's 10 games of...
Wembanyama jackhammers it in.
I'd say that's impossible, but he does this every night, folks. Victor Wembanyama.
And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut to just 9 points on the basket from Brunson.
You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The great Giannis Antetokounmpo, Clark, winning that 2021 title felt like the final hurdle for him.
Yeah, I think it was a capstone achievement. It was the one thing he hadn't done. I mean, he won back-to-back MVPs in his mid-20s. He was already a Defensive Player of the Year award winner, too. The Larry O'Brien Trophy was the last piece in the puzzle of a future Hall of Famer.
Castle's checked in for Harper.
He's a nightly triple-double threat, and I think Giannis is the most unguardable player in the game.
Here's Brunson. Wembanyama with the rebound.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the board has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
With so many great point guards in this league, sometimes a guy like De'Aaron Fox can be overlooked, but when he's on, no one can stay in front of that man.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for New York.
Just solid, really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Brunson against Fox. It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Brunson.
And, man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
Wembanyama, a screen. Floats it up for Wembanyama.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Brunson against Fox. Now here's Brunson. Defense is right there. Wembanyama reels it in.
He's hit a rough patch for sure this period. They need more from him.
And stolen by Hart. Outside, Brunson. Wembanyama rips down the rebound. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs.
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
Brunson up top, guarded by Fox. Here's Towns. Shot clock at 6. Start with the screen for Bridges. Now Brunson beyond the arc. Wembanyama rips down the rebound. Now onto the Kumbo. That one is good.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Now Towns. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And the new group in for the Knicks. Yabusele, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Landry Shamet comes in for OG Anunoby. Clarkson, he's checked in for Bridges. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Shamet on the wing. Covered by Johnson. Just 3 to shoot. Wembanyama reels it in.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Spurs.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so checking out their record tonight, Mark win number 32 overall.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Victor Wembanyama.
There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double.
Nice shot by Yabusele. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Pass to Barnes. Here's Champagnie. 4 on the clock. And here's Harper from the arc. Offline. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game... And out on the floor, shaking off the pregame jitters, these guys getting all set for tip-off. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. And tonight, we'll see the Indiana Pacers as they go up against the San Antonio Spurs. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Devin Vassell, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5. Vassell outside. Pass to Castle. Inside. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Halliburton, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Antetokounmpo finds Wembanyama. On the wing, Fox. Wembanyama, screen on Toppin. Wembanyama throws it down hard.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Outside for Halliburton. They set the screen. Over Fox. Halliburton misses.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Antetokounmpo outside. Wembanyama screen on Toppin. Vassell passes to Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. And it's in there.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
To the paint. They need this. And Siakam lays it up and in.
And after missing their first 3 shots, maybe this will get them going.
The Spurs have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Wembanyama. Now here's Vassell. Wembanyama screen. Down low. Robbed. Neesmith with it. Castle covering. Here's Halliburton. Toppin passes to Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. And here's Toppin from the arc. And he buries his first look.
And I'll tell you, Matherin's passing game has a solid foundation. Now, hopefully, it continues to grow here.
To the inside, Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Halliburton outside. There's the 3. Vassell with the rebound.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Dan, when you talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo, would you say he's one of the most unguardable players ever?
Well, BA's certainly got to be in the conversation. Besides maybe Wemby, we haven't seen anyone like Giannis when it comes to length and those long strides especially. Plus, he has that strength, too.
Antetokounmpo outside. Back to Wembanyama. Out to Fox. Wembanyama screen. The offensive rebound. Pass to Fox. Back to Wembanyama. Here's Castle. And Toppin pulls it down. Pacers trail by 7. Outside Mathurin. Halliburton on the wing. He's guarded by Castle. Mathurin against Fox. Wing shot on the way, and he hits the jumper.
You got to be right up on Mathurin, especially when he's roaming around the mid-range.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Got to communicate and switch that screen.
All right, let's honor a player who set the bar high last month. Our player of the month for the West, Victor Wembanyama.
Oh, it's been so much fun to watch him on the offensive end recently. He's really his team's engine on that end of the floor, sparking plays and helping them find open shots and big points.
Some nice passing by Indiana here. Siakam, no good. Spurs lead by 7. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Rick Carlisle. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and Coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks.
Yeah, defense is a little rough with Halliburton, so credit to him for committing to his selection.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
Harper, he's checked in for San Antonio. Coach, you were telling me earlier, when it comes to coaching, you believe there's a difference between philosophy and style.
Absolutely. In my mind, philosophy is about your core principles, and those don't change. while style is built around your personnel. Therefore, it's got to be more flexible.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Outside Neesmith. On the wing, Mathurin. He's guarded by Vassell. Mathurin passes to Halliburton. Shoots over Harper. And Indiana misses again.
Well, he can't get anything to go right now. It's time to look at affecting the game in other ways.
Yes, and it's Wembanyama picking up the assist.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Pass to Siakam. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And just a straight baller move from Siakam. I mean, shrugging off the coverage and keeping his focus on that basket.
Toppin against Wembanyama. Now Fox. Wembanyama finds Fox. Back to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for Indiana. They trail by 9. Halliburton on the wing. With the teardrop. And it's good on the layup. Halliburton's got 5 now.
He was cold, but that basket might get him going. 1 for 6 now.
Antetokounmpo, left side. Going inside. Pass to Harper. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Halliburton. Offensive rebound. Count the basket. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket of the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Well, if you're just going to let them score in...
Indiana making a switch here. Siakam's checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Wembanyama's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Johnson comes in for Vassell. And it's Champagnie in for De'Aaron Fox. McConnell left side. Nembhard outside. Indiana needs to get off a shot here. Huff can't get it to go. Spurs lead by 10. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Champagnie. Outside Johnson. Wembanyama screen. Johnson passes to Wembanyama. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Barnes plays the 4 with Wemby standing tall in the middle. Then there's Johnson, then there's Harper, and it's Waters in at the 2 spot.
Yeah, Wembanyama fights for his bucket, using his size to get it done despite the fouls.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. McLaughlin, he's checked in for Waters. And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season the Pacers made the second NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, B.A., there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous.
Here's Huff. Off the mark there with a 3.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
And the Spurs making a change here. Olynyk's checked in. Siakam outside. Nembhard against Johnson. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
The block by Wembanyama, and he'll lead the league in that category numerous times when it's all said and done.
Castle's checked in for Olynyk. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. McConnell with it in his last outing with 12 points. Pass to Huff. The three. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
Here's Wembanyama. Outside Barnes. Here's Harper. He's marked by McConnell. Here's Harper. Here's Wembanyama. Wemby, unstoppable and close.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Pass to Siakam. And he banks in the layup. Siakam's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
A long swing player. Siakam uses that 6'9" length down low.
Nembhard against Castle. And here's Wembanyama. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Yeah, you need to know where Wemby is. If he's anywhere close to the rim, it's really tough to score.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Bradley, he's checked in for Indiana. Let's take a look at the numbers for Tyrese Halliburton.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
On defense, the Spurs. Bradley sets a screen. And out of bounds, San Antonio will have it. And with All-Star Weekend approaching, let's see what's going on in the West. You look at San Antonio, they've been enjoying a truly spectacular run this season, sitting on top of the mountain in the first-place spot.
Checking out San Antonio, they've just been relentless coming out of the gates. And what I love is that everyone is focused. You couldn't have asked for a better start.
Yeah, and it's to no one's surprise. This is a well-run, well-coached organization. They have a strong culture. They're going to be a tough out for anyone.
The drive by Siakam. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Yeah, Wemby closes the gap so fast with his length. He's a different defender from the rest.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Nembhard outside. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Outside Barnes. Wembanyama, screen on Siakam. Tipped. And Wembanyama throws it down hard.
Whoa! What a dunk by Wembanyama.
McConnell outside. Here's Siakam. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Pass to Nembhard. Soft touch off the glass. Nembhard's got his first bucket in this one.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Halliburton's checked in for Huff. And San Antonio also making a switch. Fox is checked in. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Pacers are all about winning. And Coach Rick Carlisle said, our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Back over to you, BA.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. 30 straight for them is incredible. They now only trail the 71-72 Lakers for the longest winning streak in NBA history.
Look, you're talking about some of the all-time great teams in the history of the NBA to have a win streak of this magnitude. Gonna be fun to see if they can add one more here tonight.
Yeah, 2 tough points by Halliburton. Mixing it up down low.
And few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Halliburton, Graham.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, B.A. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends.
Halliburton looking for an opening. Over Kessel. Halliburton, no good. San Antonio leading by 22. Now here's Wembanyama. That's 29 for him. On the wing, Fox. He's guarded by Nembhard. 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Halliburton. Siakam, the pass to Nembhard. Outside Walker. Back to Nembhard. Pass to Halliburton. The 3.
Well, as long as Wembanyama's in the same zip code, there's a chance he's blocking your shot.
Some changes for Indiana. Huff's checked in for Walker, and Benedict Mathurin subbed in for McConnell. 2 on the clock. Nembhard for 3. Now Wembanyama. On the wing, Fox. San Antonio moving the ball around. Wembanyama, a screen on Siakam with the step back. Johnson passes to Wembanyama. Mathurin with a steal. And now Indiana on the fast break. Nembhard, good.
And that was a case of great anticipation skills on defense, sparking the transition game.
Well, as a coach, you're always telling your guys to play hard. That's what we mean.
And some changes here for the Patriots. For San Antonio, Victor Wembanyama comes in for Cornette, and it's Vassell in for Harper. Here's Antetokounmpo. His last outing, he had 18 points. Inside. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, this is why Wembanyama is such a nightmare. The size, the speed, the touch, he has it all working.
Nembhard, the pass to Toppin. From downtown. Rebound San Antonio. Antetokounmpo has got 5 rebounds in the game. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
Pass to Mathurin. Rebound by San Antonio. This, their first chance to take a look at Indiana this season. The drive by Wembanyama, and the shot goes down. Wembanyama's got 35.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And the basket by Halliburton.
This is a shot Halliburton's developed, the mid-range jumper.
Wembanyama screen to the middle. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Pass to Toppin, outside Nesmith. Nembhard with it. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. The shot off that time. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. Wembanyama, the pass to Vassell. Launches it. And Toppin pulls it down.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Toppin. The 3-ball. Rebound by San Antonio. Antetokounmpo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
He has such an elusive cover. The Frenchman Wembanyama is especially hard to stop in transition.
Toppin, a screen on Fox. From the arc. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And so it's San Antonio firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Indiana Pacers.
Can't miss this many shots and not be competitive. They're rushing, looking desperate. Kind of feel sorry for them.
No, you don't.
You were laughing while we were watching it.
Hey, man, that's off the air.
And let's switch it up. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
At small and power forward, it'll be Mathurin and Siakam. Halliburton is out there with Nesmith. And it's Toppin in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group for Rick Carlisle, getting going here in the second half. Mathurin finds Halliburton. Over Fox. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 7 tonight. Castle on the wing. Wembanyama screen. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. San Antonio needs to get off a shot. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for Indiana. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Back to Nesmith. Halliburton against Fox. No good on the triple.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Nesmith passes to Halliburton. Looking to get back on track. No good that time. Wembanyama with some nice D. Pass to Fox. Wembanyama, screen on Mathurin. Back to Fox. To the paint. And there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist from Fox. Fox has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Outside Nesmith. Halliburton outside. Right wing. And here's Toppin from the arc. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Siakam against Vassell. Pass to Wembanyama. Shot's good by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo has got 10 points in the game.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Halliburton against Fox. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Oh, merciless jam by Halliburton. He's got some serious hops.
Toppin against Wembanyama. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Siakam, the pass to Toppin. Kicks it out to Siakam. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Wembanyama down low. Guarded by Toppin. Wembanyama, high post. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, flat-out dominant score. Wemby's ability to capitalize from anywhere on the floor is what makes him so dangerous.
Halliburton outside. And here's Siakam for 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's Antetokounmpo outside. Back to Wembanyama. Good! And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo's got his 6th assist of the night. Siakam outside. Toppin, a screen on Antetokounmpo. And Siakam, here we go. Haliburton outside. Fires from deep. Rebound by San Antonio. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about the upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you for the report. Siakam, pass to Haliburton. Drills it from deep. Haliburton's got 17.
What a release. Haliburton getting rid of it.
Wembanyama, pass to Antetokounmpo. Wembanyama screen. Vassell. He's off on that one.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Siakam finds Mathurin. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Wembanyama. And it's good! He hits another one!
Another 50-point game from him, and he is now third in the record books for most 50-point games in a season.
You can't deny the greatness we've seen from him all year long. He has performed at the highest level, night in, night out.
And he's moved right past Cope.
And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. We'll see you next time.
We're a good ways into the season at this point, Tim, and most of the quality teams now have found their flow, don't you think?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, lineups for the most part are set. Rotations have found their way for coaching staffs. You know exactly how you're going to try to play every night. The teams that are struggling to this point probably have some bigger issues behind the scenes.
But you can have the same names on the jersey, but every season, am I right, is different.
Every locker room is different, every supporting cast, and even the vibe of every season has a different feel to it.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The wings for him, Sharp and Avdia. Williams is out there with Tamani Kamara. And it's Lillard in at the point. 5 on the clock. Vassell, no good. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. Last time they met was in Portland this season.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
Now here's Lillard. 29 points for him last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And don't forget about his work on the boards. He was doing the dirty work as well.
Here's Kamara. Pass to Lillard. Another shot. Good on the bucket.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
And here is Fox. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. I asked him about facing a talent like Damian Lillard, and coach said, we know Dame is going to be a handful. He always is. He has unlimited range. He's terrific at shooting off the dribble, and if you press up on him, he'll go right by you. He is a difficult cover, to say the least. Back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, plenty of anticipation in Portland for this summer. And the WNBA will return to the Rose City. The Fire will reclaim the name from Portland's initial 2-year WNBA run from 2000 to 02. And this summer, with the momentum around the league, the hope is that flame will endure.
A new beginning. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. Three-pointer, Lillard, rebounded by the Spurs. And you know what? We've run out of superlatives to describe this club. They've been untouchable. 31 straight wins. You hear me? 31. And sometimes it looks like they're not even breaking a sweat.
Well, their run to this point, incomprehensible. There's no question this will end up being one of the greatest all-time streaks we've ever seen. The only question that remains, what is a team going to do to end this streak?
And the basket by Vassell.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, as your career goes along, you naturally lose a little bit. But he takes great care of himself. He puts a lot of effort into his preparation, and he's smart about picking his spots. That's why he's still a factor out there on the offensive end.
Now, here's Sharp. 8 points his last outing to stop the run. Drills it from outside.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Spurs leading by 4. Wembanyama, a screen. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen, going at the rim there with a purpose.
Lillard against Fox. Lillard, the pass to Sharp. Left side, Avdia. 4 on the shot clock. Back to Sharp. No good from outside. For San Antonio, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Hassel misses. Trailblazers trail by 6. Sharp on the wing. Castle covering. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Swing in with the block.
Intimidation at the defensive end. That's something Clingan can provide right away, while the rest of his game is a bit of a work in progress.
Now, here's Sharp. Still scoreless. Fires the 3. Good on the three-point shot.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
Giannis passes to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Got the ball right inside. Such a well-timed pass.
Castle against Sharp. There's a screen by Kamara. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Wembanyama high post. Pass to Castle. That shot off.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Kamara. And they recover it. Avdia, the pass to Sharp. There's a screen by Kamara. Second chance shot. Avdia can't hit. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 3-point lead. Pass to Vassell. Back from outside. Some solid defense from Lillard. Portland's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. And stolen by Vassell. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Now Castle. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Avdia against Giannis. Shoots from 12. Avdia can't hit. Spurs leading by 3. Tim, how do you look at Avdia's game?
Well, I just think he's a guy as a small forward with great size and great versatility. Does a little bit of everything on the court to help you win.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. San Antonio making a switch here. Harper's checked in, and the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Grant's checked in. Now here's Lillard. He's a player that you can only hope to slow down. He averages nearly 28 points a game. Avdia gets the bucket.
Yeah, for his position, Grant is a solid ball mover. He looks for chances to facilitate.
Floats one. Here's Giannis. Swinging with the block. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Matisse Thybulle checked in for the Trailblazers. Holiday comes in for Shaedon Sharpe. Wembanyama outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. A three-pointer's right on target.
And at the arc, Fox has only gotten bolder. He takes threes without even thinking about it.
And Lillard kicks to Holiday. Back to Lillard. Outside Holiday. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. San Antonio leading by 6. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
Pass to Klingon, back to Lillard, shoots over Harper. A second chance effort, and Klingon finishes it off.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Fox passes to Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now, here's Grant. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Stolen by Holiday. Lillard with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. And Lillard kicks to Grant. And there's the call on Dylan Harper. That is his first foul of the game. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Henderson's checked in.
When's your substitution? Number 00, Scoot Henderson.
Fox with the steal. All alone. And it's Fox with the jam.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They're firing on all cylinders, executing the game plan coming in.
Grant with a screen on Harper. Holiday surveying the floor. 6 to shoot. Pass to Thybulle. Launches a 3. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Wembanyama, a screen on Holiday. Harper with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Outside Harper. Jacks up a 3. Antetokounmpo kicks to Vassell. A three-pointer, no good.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Henderson passes to Holiday. Over to the wing. Wide open look here for Klingon. And the 3 off target. Giannis up top. There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Holiday against Harper. Outside Holiday. Over Harper. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And now, Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Every team in the league is looking for a long, athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trailblazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. Kevin, back to you.
A good strategy. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
Abdia's checked in for Portland, and so he hits both.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You love to see it.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Avdia. Here's Grant. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Wembanyama passes to Barnes. Back to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We come back right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin for the Spurs here, guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Well, it's hard to get stops in this league with so much talent offensively. I love what they are doing right now.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. Holiday in the backcourt with Henderson to his side. The forward spots will be Avdia and Grant. And it's clinging into the center. Harper's shot is good.
Locked and loaded. Harper got it away like he never even had it.
Henderson with a screen on Harper. Harper against Holiday. Portland needs to get off a shot. Henderson for 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. 17-point lead, their biggest. And the basket by Waters.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And here are the Trailblazers now, following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Here's Holiday. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Pass to Harper. Here's the 3. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got his 4th rebound in this one. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. On the wing, Holiday. He's guarded by Harper. Here's Henderson. Portland no good that time either.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Barnes with it. Now Henderson defending. Count it, good. 20 points for Victor Wembanyama.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Harper with the steal. To the inside. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Going to Wembanyama, any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Castle's checked in for San Antonio. And his switch here also for Portland. Reith is checked in. Now here is Holiday. Nothing on the board. And now Wembanyama pushing it up with no one back to stop him.
He runs so well for his size. Wembanyama knows how to finish on the break.
Grant outside. They set the pick. They could use a bucket. And the layup is good. Grant's got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Here's Harper. Counting. His second make in 4 attempts.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Trailblazers have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league. A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle, can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
Avdia finds Grant. Holiday against Harper. Pass to Reith. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Reith has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Wembanyama against Henderson. Now here's Barnes. Wembanyama passes to Barnes. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Grant. Outside Holiday. There's the screen. Here's Reith. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Swinging, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Damian Lillard comes in for Scoot Henderson. Three-pointer, Lillard. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 16th rebound on the night. Stolen by Avdia. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. Fires for 3. Avdia can't hit.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Back to Wembanyama. Castle finds Wembanyama. And the basket by Castle.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. Grant outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Barnes. Portland again missing.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Lillard outside. Pass to Grant. From the arc. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Now here's Barnes. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Johnson. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Harper. And then for the Trailblazers, Robert Williams is checked in for Klingon. Toumani Camara comes in for Jeremy Grant. And it's Sharp in for Drew Holiday. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Now, here's Lillard. Pass to Sharp. They get the rebound. Williams. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Just such a physical player. Williams has no off switch, which is how he gets these calls.
Victor Wembanyama is checked in for San Antonio. Vassell comes in for Keldon Johnson. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. On the wing, Williams. Holiday finds Williams. And here's Sharp. Here's Lillard. And the rejection by Wembanyama. That's a 2 from Lillard.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooter.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
As we canvass the league and look at the landscape, some tremendous young talent on the wing, Tim. Who might be the best wing player 5 years down the road, say?
Well, I'm looking at Anthony Edwards right now because of the skill, the athletic ability, and then the competitive desire. I think he wants to be great. You'd also look at guys like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, certainly. And then you've got a guy like Cade Cunningham in Detroit, who hasn't even started to scratch the surface.
Boy, you've made a great list of guys right there, for sure. Back to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Crafty move. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his second trip to the line in this one. The first one falls.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him. And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Giannis high post. Pass to Wembanyama. Just 5 on the clock. For 3, Vassell. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Now, here's Sharp. Lillard with a screen for Sharp. On the wing, Williams. Here's Kamare. Here's Lillard. Portland again missing.
Well, if you're struggling like this, unless you have a wide-open look, make that next pass.
And that one's good by Giannis.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they really started to get it closer to the basket.
Fox against Lillard. Doesn't go that time. And so it's San Antonio, able to put on a show for the ages. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Welcome to halftime, folks. Before we talk about the game, let's check out who won Player of the Month in both the East and West. On the Eastern side, Cade Cunningham.
This is why Cade was selected #1 overall in 2021. He seemed like a guy built to put a team on his back, and now.
And switching gears now to that first half, big hill to climb for the Trailblazers.
They have to lock it down defensively. Giving up great shots is a great way to lose a game.
And if you're disruptive at that end, it creates.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, the key is to be in an attack mindset but still play under control. When you do that, good things tend to happen.
Fox and Castle are their guards. Antetokounmpo is out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Vassell in at the 3. And that's the 5 to begin the second half for Mitch Johnson.
And you love to see this assertive play from Wembanyama, refusing to let himself be stopped inside.
Bounce pass from Sharp. Williams, a screen on Castle. Sharp knocks down the 3 ball. Sharp's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the 2-man game right there.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Trailblazers. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Sharp against Castle. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Trailblazers. On Monday, they'll be taking on Lauri Markkanen and the Utah Jazz. Then on Wednesday, they'll be facing Amen Thompson and the Houston Rockets.
And that game against Houston, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
And Williams drops them both. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Giannis outside. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Vassell outside. Sinks the triple. Vassell's got 9.
And there is no hesitation on Vassell's catch-and-shoot jumpers. Any sort of room, and he's letting it fly.
Lillard against Fox. Lillard scanning the floor. Clock at 6. Shoots over Fox. Lillard misses.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Watch out. Antetokounmpo might be soft-spoken, but he's got a mean streak when it comes to attacking the hoop.
Outside, Avdia. Pass to Williams. And Sharp has it in the corner. The rejection by Wembanyama. And here's Giannis with the drive for 3. Vassell.
Well, it's still a good start to the half. They had to miss sometime.
To the paint. Here's Williams. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Vassell right side. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. No good with the triple. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Sharp against Castle. Williams sets a screen for Sharp. And it's slammed in by Williams.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Wembanyama finds Antetokounmpo. Fox, the bounce pass. For 3, Vassell. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 5 assists in the game. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks. Well, Damian Lillard talked about what it would mean to his legacy to win a title. He said, "My body of work does speak for itself. I don't think I have to prove it to anybody. It's more for myself, honestly. And I just want to be like, yeah, I've done all these things, but I want a championship too." Guys, back to you.
Chasing that ring. Okay, Allie, thanks.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Lillard against Fox. Pass to Kamare. There's 3-pointers off the mark. For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. To the middle. Here's Vassell. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's Kamare. Sharp finds Avdia. Back to Sharp. Williams, a screen on Castle. And it's Sharp missing.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
Outside, Fox. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
They need this. Portland again missing.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Wembanyama passes to Fox. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Down low. Floats it up for Wembanyama. The layup missed. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Portland. To the paint. Here's Kamara. And slam dunk by Kamara.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
Jim, you wouldn't know it now. Kamara, a late second-round pick back in 2023.
Well, Kevin, he's proven himself now. His defense is what first stood out, but now his offense has taken a leap forward.
Williams passes to Sharp. Now, here's Avdia. Here's Kamara. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to...
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Giannis, you had a...
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Tim Legler, Greg...